One of the top tools that I learned for manifestation from Joe Dispenza was creating my own mind movie. I used visuals from Canva and I put them in Final Cut Pro, and I started creating my own mind movie, and it allowed me to organize the things that I want to see unfold in my life in the future. I was able to create my future reality through creating this mind movie. And so I started picking out images or videos about the life that I wanted. I was just picking and choosing, and I started getting specific about the things that I wanted, like a beautiful home in the woods where you have nobody around, and you have all this beautiful nature and birds and the trees and like a nice body of water. I don't know what maybe an ocean, but I've always had this cabin in the woods vibe, which I know sounds like a horror movie, but I've always wanted to live in like a modernized, luxurious cabin in the woods kind of thing, where I don't have any neighbors and I have my own garden, kind of like a sustainable home life thing. And so I started finding images and videos to represent that, to represent gardening and all the things that I would be doing, and a hammock, laying in the hammock, and a picnic table, and just all these fun things to really bring myself into that image and to start feeling into the senses of what it would be like to be in that image or in that video. And then I started listing out the goals that I wanted to achieve for my life in a visual form, and chose things to represent that. Joe Dispenza recommends watching it every morning and every night. And I did this for a while, but sometimes you just need to kind of let it be. It's like with manifestation practice, if you're doing it too much sometimes and it feels like a chore, then it's just like okay, I need to relax a little on it. But it actually works well when you let it go, because it allows for it to unfold. It's like you're surrendering it to the universe, and you're watching as it unfolds. And I know this was the case for Eckhart Tolle and his wife Kim. They both wrote down what they wanted for their life, and the paper got lost eventually, and they found it again, and they realized that everything on that paper came true. So you can do this with paper, but mind movies in a video form really shifted and changed the game for me, because it's just on your phone. It makes it so much easier to watch it and to visualize yourself living the life that you desire. For the most part, I stopped watching my mind movie because I realized that everything was aligning for me. There was things in there that would happen that would correlate, like I would be given or led to a specific course that gave me the information that I needed to start pursuing and living this dream that is my mind movie. And so occasionally I will look at it and I'll be like, yep, everything is leading me to fulfill this mind movie, to fulfill my dream, to fulfill my life purpose, and to create the life that I desire. And it's just truly amazing. And maybe one day I'll share my mind movie once everything in it unfolds. I think I would share it just to show you hey, this is possible. But there's so much excitement within me because I can see how it's already aligning and things are slowly unfolding for me, and it just makes me so excited. And so I really urge you to use and create your own mind movie and start watching it every night and every morning until you feel like synchronicities and signs are aligning for you to start implementing and taking the actions that you need to in order to create this life. Because visualization is a key tool, and keeping your vibration and energy high and aligned is drawing that experience to you. But at the same time, you have to take action steps in order to get to where you want. And most of the time, you have to do it scared, because it is scary. And sometimes stepping into your new life means getting rid of your old one. That's just how it is. And that means letting go of your old beliefs and your old ways of being and your old habits, and choosing better habits, choosing more abundant habits, and to consistently show up for yourself in order to step into your new reality. And mind movies were a way for me to check my progress and to see where things have happened. I'm like, yep, check that off the list for the mind movie. And it's amazing just to watch it unfold. So I recommend make your own mind movie and see how it unfolds for you, and how the universe aligns you to the things that you need to do in order to create the life that you desire.